One other thing too that I can think about on this topic is, and it kind of goes back to making the most of people's time, but taking notes when someone is explaining something to you or training you on something. People who have taken notes before, I find that then they don't ask me the same question over and over again. And I've actually tried to counteract that now with people that I'm training, especially if they're a little bit on the younger side or less experienced side. I'll be like, oh, you know what? This is pretty important. You should probably write this down. And I try to say it in the nicest way possible, but people who can't be bothered to write their own notes down when I'm telling them something, and then they ask me again and again, I'm like, oh, you know what? You're wasting your time.
Especially when you're getting trained or you're getting new instructions, like you should always be taking notes. And while we're on that topic, it kind of goes with that. When you're in these roles, you should be leaving a framework and blueprint behind. I like to keep things documented. Okay, this is how I do this. This is the framework for this. So I think that too in Agile, because we kind of got rid of the requirements documents, like the big business functional, non-functional documents that we used to do on Waterfall. And we replaced it with things in different systems like Jira, for example. And it's not as detailed. So like sometimes you need those extra processy documents, working agreement and stuff on like a SharePoint site so that the team can refer back to them. And that just comes back to just like having forethought of like, if someone was to come in and need to step in and fill this role for a duration of time and keep the team going, what have you done to help set that person up for success? Did you find the discussion interesting?
You can listen to the entire episode on your favorite podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more.
Just click the link in the caption and you'll be able to stream it for free.
Make sure to check it out. Till next time.